80岁的老牧民袁银喜，在昭苏天马文化博物馆的史册里翻到了一页尘封了43年的往事，一段万里送军马的红色记忆。
今天，我们荣幸地邀请到了知名相声演员、主持人、国家一级编剧赵宝乐老师，为我们讲述这段难忘的故事。
现在走向舞台中央的25位老人，就是当年英雄壮举的亲历者。
Now we have 25
军地情谊深，
seniors coming to the center of the stage. They were the heroes back then. And we are here at the Zhaosu. This is the Zhaosu Prairie, and they have made a great contribution to develop this place. Let's also show our respect to all these great people.
第一次来到咱们新疆伊犁的昭苏，这里是
And we are here. This is Zhaosu Prairie in Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous Region, and here this year's Tianma International Tourism Festival is held in Zhaosu County in the Ili Kazak Autonomous Prefecture. And also here I'm today to witness that thousands of magnificent horses galloping across a vast grassland. And also I'm here to tell you a story. That story happened 43 years ago. In Tangshan, Hebei province, it's 1976, December 28th. It's a 7.8 magnificent earthquake happened. as a catastrophe, hurts many of people and families also suffered a lot. These catastrophe actually people around China are concerned. Zhaosu actually hundreds of thousands of miles away from Tangshan. And the people here heard that because of the road actually collapsed and blocked, so the relieving staff couldn't get their way into the epicenter. And the people heard this news in Zhaosu. They decided right away that they would like to send 3,000 horses to Tangshan to help carry and deliver all these disaster relief and rescue products to the epicenter to help the entrapped people. So the herdsmen here in Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous Region even sent their own horses to Tangshan. We know back to 1970s, it took a very long time to deliver all these horses to Tangshan. And also we know that back then the horses actually are the best friends to herdsmen, because that's also one of the means for them to make a living. So we asked one of the herdsmen, what's her name? I would like to write it down. It says like, you did not need to write down my name. We not for the personal benefits, we would like to consider for a greater good. So think about this, 3,000 horses from Zhaosu to Urumqi. That's even a quite long journey, but that's still in the Uyghur Autonomous Region. We know that when it happened, it's December, so it's winter, and also it's very north part of China, so we knew that it was also snowing, imposing additional challenges. The road is very sleeping. People even took off their coats to pave the way for the horses to get through. And also we need to mention about that the snow mountains with 3,600 meters in altitude, and also the deepest accumulation of snow is even up to 2 meters. They actually clean a way out. So that's just 1 hour road in normal days, but actually they took 2 to 3 days to get their way through the snow mountain. Snow mountains actually are not the only challenge to all the 3,000 horses. We talk about the road. Actually, it's not easy for horses to get through, and even harder for human beings to get through, because that's the road full of the thistles and thorns. The herdsmen actually accompanied the horses to get through, and they took good care of the horses, like they took care of their own babies. And in the evening, on the dark night, actually the horses were threatened because they saw that in the dark forest as the pride of the wolves. So they saw the wolf packs, so they threatened and also ran to the directions. And around 20 horses actually trapped themselves in marsh. It took 52 days from Zhaosu Prairie to Urumqi. And actually the good news is that we have 7 new babies were born during the journey. So in total, 3,007 horses finally arrived in Tangshan, Hebei province. And people in Tangshan gave the warmest welcome ceremony to the herdsmen and also the horses from Ili Kazak Autonomous Prefecture. And this is also show the national ethnic unity. Because of this spirit, nothing could stop us. I believe that's also the spirit to help us to make further strides to realize the Chinese dream of national rejuvenation. And these herdsmen right now standing behind me, they are actually the ones that participate in that event. They are the heroic herdsmen because they accompanied the horses to the epicenter of the earthquake in the Hebei province. Let's give them a round of applause to show our highest gratitude. You are the great people of Zhaosu. You're the lovely ones. On behalf of all the Chinese in other provinces, let me give you a deep bow to you for your greater goods. And also wish them good health.
行，明白了。你现在给他说，可以，行，好，开始了。央视新闻的朋友，大家好，我是总。
Right, to all the viewers, welcome to me with CGTN New Media. Very glad to see you all here. And this is a very beautiful place. We talk about this is the home for the horses, and this is the Zhaosu Prairie in northwest China's the Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous Region. And we talk about here, actually you have the chance to see thousands of magnificent horses galloping across a vast grassland or herd their thunderous hooves. You look at all these horses actually back me. So actually I can tell you today's live streaming is not really coming to you very easily because we choose several locations and finally we choose this place. This is a quite ideal place to show our viewers a closer look, as close as possible, to our main characters of today's live stream. And also would like to show you actually the spirit and the culture of Tianma because this year's Tianma International Tourism Festival is held in Zhaosu County here. And with us today we have a special guest. Dean of the A Horses Research and Study Center here in Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous Region, Mr. Yao. This gentleman actually know from A to Z about the horses. So he's basically a Wikipedia.
天马国际旅游节开幕的这个好日子，在离我们不远的地方呢，我们可以看一下那边有一个主席台啊，背后
So anything about the horses, we can ask Mr. Yao. And there, actually, that's the place. It's a sport stadium we just saw. It's the opening ceremony of this year's Tianma International Tourism Festival, and also once again this is the Zhaosu Prairie in Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous Region, and this is also the Zhaosu County in the Ili Kazak Autonomous Prefecture. But more important than that, the performance, we believe that every one of us would like to see more about this lovely, cute beast. And look at here, we just have a newborn baby here. So look at this. This is a foal, just born this year. I believe just born 2 to 3 months. But you look at the color. You look at the foal color is like a chestnut color, but look at the mom's color is really like shining dark. We talk about the horses here. We always saying that this a noble beast here in the Zhaosu County. And also we talk about Ili horses, actually one of the best breed in China.
我特别想让大家就看到的东西很多，先看那边看，有特别小萌的那个小马
So we have the just newly born foal. So you know that actually a lot of people thinking that the horse is actually standing while sleeping. You talk about actually in a natural scenario, a natural environment, actually you look at the horses. Yes, indeed, they're sleeping in a standing position, but you look at for the foal, because they're the babies, right? So they actually is lying down for sleeping, but you look at their parents actually as like a guard standing next to them.
大家都说啊，就是以一种最放松的姿态睡觉呢，其实是对这个地方的完全信任，对这儿的安全是完全的信赖。这样，那我们现在所在的这个伊犁哈萨克自治州呢，就是极具哈萨克族。
We talk about here actually this Zhaosu County in the Ili Kazak Autonomous Prefecture, and this is a lot of things actually full of the Kazakh characters, and we talk about the kids here actually when they were really young, they grew up on the back of the horses. So still here in Zhaosu, many people still know how to riding on a horse. Here is a heaven. It's really, look at this tranquil, vast grasses, and also the people living a happier life here, and also the security here is very nice. It's a very safe place. That is also because of this stable and safe place. So we have this opportunity to introduce everyone about the horses here in Xinjiang in the Zhaosu Prairie. We talk about actually the national gift sent by other countries' head of state. Actually, we received more than 10 horses from other countries, and we also sent 2 horses to other states, and also that 2 horses all from here, Ili Kazak Autonomous Prefecture. So we talk about actually we have honor guard, and also in the military parade in 1970s actually there were the horses participated, and right now we're also cultivating the horses for the playing a role as the guard of honor, and also we believe that in the coming future we hope to see the presence of our Ili horses to participate in the military parade. And we always see in the picture that the 10,000 horses galloping ahead. We talk about that's a magnificent scene that you cannot miss. And here, basically, you look at this, they're backstage because we're gathering all these thousands of magnificent horses here to be ready, and later on they will gallop and make their presence at the opening scene of this year's Tianma International Tourism Festival. You look at their skin, you look at their furs, actually very shiny, and also look at their shape, and also they are very strong. And we look at these very beautiful creatures actually that also should give the credit to the people here because they're working really hard to improve the shape, the color of the braid. So you look at the next generation actually is the even better DNA. So we talk about in China actually we have the at least 1/3 of the styling from this place. And we're also working on the 6 areas. So the first is for riding, and second for horse racing, and third horses with fast endurance. And fourth is more for the sports performance, so the horses with strong sports performance. And also, like people here really like to enjoy the meat of the horses and also the milk. So we like to improve the earnings of the local herdsmen so that they cultivated different breeds, for different purpose, and also organize different activities and also sports events in order to drive the local tourism industry. And also, actually, we would like to bring the people out of poverty and they can make more money by racing horses. So that's why we work really hard to improve the breed, the DNA of the horses.
比如说像我这2年就是其实来牧区还是蛮多的，就是采访呀什么的。就是之前来牧区少的时候，我总觉得这个养马就是早上要赶出去吃草，然后呢饮水。
So in our normal months, we thought that in the morning that you should get these horses to this grassland, so let them eat grass, and then let them back home. But actually, look at the horses here, and for today's quite modernized breeding. Actually, look at the horses; they have their numbers. And actually, based on that number, you could trace their family tree, so you know that which family this one comes from. So we want to have a quite pure that blood relationship. So with the help of technologies, the number actually is not very easy for us to identify their families. And we also have chips actually inside their neck. So actually at our backstage, we could know exactly that their function, their characters, and their records. For example, that a performance or the activities or sports events they participated. So we know very clearly about their health condition, their results of different sports events, and their blood families. I believe that's actually laid a solid foundation for us to improve the DNA of the horses. So that's a very modern technical way right now to raise horses. So we talk about before, very simple words to describe the horses from Ili at a good at speed, running, and very endurance. But actually they have some features, but they're not the best in any category. So we talk about it actually here. You think that the horses is good because they can race, they can run fast, but actually it's nothing really strong in any category. So that is why we talk about that. We divide it into 6 categories. So we talk about they all under the big family name as the Ili horses. But actually we have that category, for example, one category is that sprint runner, is that short distance runner. So that we have a group of Ili horses that's dedicated to cultivate them as the best runner. So that is why actually it's based on market needs. We deliver the horses to meet the market needs. That is why we also right now have 6 categories to meet the market needs. So that also helps us to cultivate high quality horses here.
对，就是有针对性的给他培养这样的基因，通过这个
我们专门化的选育，通过呢这样子呢培育，所以我们所有你看的这些马呢，尽管你看着呢都大小不一，但是它的用途不一样。
So you look at actually they are all Ili horses, but actually they're from a different category, or we say actually we raise them for different purpose. So you need that Liu Xiang or a bolt, then we can choose the best the runners from that category, or you want the category of the nice meats, then we also have that category of horses to meet your needs. So that is why the Ili horses actually with very strong competitiveness. So we talk about Ili horses also, that's just for riding. That's just one of the categories. So we not only work on one direction or one category, because if you just focus on one category, that's the limit that development, and also that's actually narrow down the channels for local
所
herdsmen
以前期我们在各级科技
of their income. So that is why we work with different departments and local governments
几代人到了我们这一代
work on this direction. Actually, that should give the credit to generations of
对呀，
generations
是
of
所以
people
呢，这是几代人的努力，只不过
for
是
devoting greater energies
我们现在这个伊犁马它的这个速度已经到了
to
这个
develop
我们的
the
耐力
cultivation
基本上
of the horses.
差不多了。这个走马的时候，不是耐力就是一跑几十公里的这种长途耐力马。短途的我们一般说的，我们短途速度呢，大概是我们和这个一般都在好的就在1分5、6秒吧，
已经很好了。
已经很好了。但是啊，我们和国际实事求是说，和国际跑得最快的还是有一定差距。
我们来看这边马好像有这个马群的，现在开始往那边排列了。对，你看我们其实我们今天啊，这个所有的这个马呢，大概有6000到8000匹这样一个。
So look at today, actually we have around 6,000 to 8,000 horses gathering here. Actually, in total we have around 112,000 horses here.
这也是我们这个附近，有将近10个乡镇，不同的乡镇，然后呢把这个马都赶到这儿来。其实你看啊。 这么大一
So
群
these
马，其
horses
实它也
actually
是
from
分
the
不
surrounding
同乡
10
镇的，不
counties.
同的这个家庭的马。
而且它也分为最关键，从我们专业上分为不同用途的。
其实大家都很清楚这些。哎，这马现在是要从那个地方，可能快要开始了万马奔腾这个环节。对。 那我们现在
So you look at very soon this group of horses will make their present at the opening ceremony of this Tianma International Tourism Festival.
有一匹马叫小飞风，这个小飞风很有意思。是2014年。
A story happened in 2014.
昭苏马场，前身是昭苏军马场，它来繁育。
It's cultivated here in Zhaosu Prairie and built by the local Kazak person. And in 2018, participated in the national endurance competition and participated in 11 games. And 9 out of 11 games, these horses were the champion. And the horses are actually later on priced at over millions of RMB.
这就是说，你看大家这个故事很有意思。一个军马场培育出这个哈族老乡，把它养大；蒙古的老乡又把它调教出来，最后到。
So actually, the horses raised up by the Kazakh resident and also the Inner Mongolian person trained this horse, and the horse actually won its great title in the Hebei province. So you look and see actually that's the story actually talk about the story of the unity of the different ethnic groups.
都是寄予了一种美好啊、希望啊、祝福的意思。我们站到这安全吗？就是一会儿我们会挡住这个吗？对，
安全起见，我们最好呢，因为马是不会说话的，我们人应该给它让道。是的，是的，而且。
And now we make sure that we move to a safer place to leave the main stage to the horses, because very soon we will see that the 6,000 to 8,000 horses gallop across this vast grassland. To human beings, especially to people here in the Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous Region, to herdsmen, actually the horses are considered as a family member. And also we talk about the horses actually are irreplaceable friends to our local horsemen. And we have to mention that story one more time. It's that in the Tangshan earthquake, that's in 1976. So the horses actually around 3,000 horses were sent from here from Zhaosu to Tangshan in 51 days. So you have to think about this, that during the whole journey actually is not only a flat road. So there are the bumpy roads and also the snow mountains. They overcame numerous challenges, finally arrived at the destination. So this is a really heroic chapter. And we talk about it's a really hard journey, and also a good news, a very exciting news is that during that journey, also 7 foals also born. So in total, 3,007 horses arrived in Tangshan, and they actually delivered to Tangshan because back then the road was blocked, so the cars actually could not get their way into that epicenter. So that is why we sent the horses to the earthquake epicenter to deliver the disaster relief goods to the people trapped inside. We talk about that no matter which ethnic group face the difficulties, and we talk about the horse. That's a symbol of the ethnic unity. Actually, I saw a ceramic pot or a ceramic mug. Actually, that's the gift given by the people in Hebei province in Tangshan to express their gratitude to people in Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous region. So we talk about the horses. Actually, right now are all standing by behind the mountain slope. So right now we only can see and feel the herdsman also play as the leading role later on to guide the horses to perform their show. I believe later on our viewers can watch thousands of horses galloping across Xinjiang's Zhaosu Prairie. And we could see one herdsman in hat-tall right colors, and that's a quite famous figure online. So we believe through these kind of activities and also the Tianma International Tourism Festival, we like the people know more about their horses from Ili Kazak Autonomous Prefecture, and also like to boost local tourism.
那是2015年7月7日，正在喀夏加尔镇派出所值班的副所长吴建杰接到报警，牧民的羊群被突发的洪水困在河中央。他立即带领值班民警赶往出事地点。在抢救羊群的过程中，2位协警被撞倒在湍急的水流中。吴建杰不顾个人安危，用尽全力拉起了2位战友，而他自己却再也没能站起来。那一年，他年仅32岁。
help the local herdsman flock of sheep out of the flooding, and he himself devoted his young life.
其实我们现在的这个开幕式呢，已经接近尾声了。那大家现在
To our
更多的
viewers,
在期待这个
right
万
now
马
we
奔腾
are
的盛
actually
景。
expect to see a magnificent scene very soon coming to us. So do not blink your eyes, because very soon we will see thousands of horses galloping across this Xinjiang's Zhaosu Prairie.
100万亩油菜花，还有1000万亩原生态的高山草甸草原。
And also look at here, this is a vast grassland, and also not only the grass, we look at here, there's the rape flowers. Actually here it's also quite famous for the rape flowers. So that's why we also invite all our friends around the globe. Once you have an opportunity, please do visit here Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, because here is very beautiful, and also we have like horses, we have these great flowers for you to enjoy. So that's the far end, that's the Mount Usun. So like this beautiful blue sky, and then to the snowy mountain, and then to the color yellow, that's a vast space of rape flower.
好，让我们来看万马奔腾的盛况开始了。我们看远处呢已经有尘土飞扬，这就标志着
Very soon you
我
will
们的
look
马
at
军已
this
经开始
really
奔跑了。
eye-opening, magnificent show here.
带队的马
So
领
look
队
at the
然后
very
后面
beginning,
跑
that's
最
the
前面的就是我们的铜马。
the herdsman to get in the direction, and the horses after them. Actually, that's thousands of horses galloping here at Zhaosu Prairie. In total, over 6,000 horses here. I hope our viewers can enjoy the sights and sounds here from the Ili Kazak Autonomous Prefecture. And this is the Zhaosu Prairie. So look at thousands of horses galloping in unison across a vast grassland. Hope our viewers can also hear their thunderous hooves. So we talk about this kind of the magnificent show. Actually, so we can see here in the Tianma International Tourism Festival, and also we have another event in winter, and you also can see this magnificent scene with the total background in white. So we talk about the routes, so that they are heading to the western end, and then they will also make their journey back.
省区的马业从业者，今年。
最后呢，伴随着这个万马奔腾的这个
Let's
场景
also dance
我们也要跟大
for
家
our today's live streaming with this magnificent background. And also, once again, invite all our friends, please come to Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region to displace to the prairie and to enjoy this vast grassland, a vast area space of red flowers, and also enjoy that stability and harmony here in Xinjiang. See you next time. Thank you for watching.